Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Just Watched. Me and Billy just finished watching Kingsman?
Yeah, Kingsman, the Secret Service.
The Secret Service. And, Billy, you want to take the reins on this one? Because these are more your genre of movies.
Yeah, so basically, part of this movie is it's like a secret, like a service agency type thing.
Think James Bond.
Yeah, like a James Bond type service.
Yeah.
And they've been at it for like years.
Oh, yeah.
And part of the movie is starts off with the main character's flashback scene. Main character's father gets killed, and they offer him a favor when he's older. Cashes in the favor and gets recruited to join them.
Yeah. Basically the plot of the movie.
Yeah. And then you have the villain, and we'll go into details of that.
But
maybe Samuel Jackson, which
an interesting cast of characters on this one.
yes.
But yeah, just to sum up the plot really more quickly,
yeah.
It's basically our main hero joining the Secret Service and stopping a villain.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And yeah, so typical spy action movie.
Yeah, like I said, it's like more over the top.
What a little more over the top than your standard James Bond, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I know.
But that's the point. I think it's supposed to be campy.
Oh yeah, and that's what I think a lot of people loved about this movie.
Yeah. The other thing is there's no kidnapping or capturing the hero. Here's my evil plot.
Yes.
And then the hero makes an elaborate escape from a dumb death trap.
Yeah, like they reference that scenario.
Yeah. But I'm glad that the hero gets put in peril, but not in
no,
the death trap peril.
Yeah.
Which I can always be down for, but
oh yeah, like the classic Bond movies, right?
Oh yeah. That's it. So, first part of this movie is just our hero getting into the Secret Service.
Yeah.
And we spend a lot of time training.
Yeah.
We're going through the training. And knocking off a few douchebags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys who they don't consider worthy.
Yeah.
Who fail the tests.
Yeah, basically it's elimination tests.
Yeah.
That's really what you can come down to.
I mean, yeah, I love the elimination tests in this one.
Oh, yeah. And trying to come up with ways not to spoil this movie, because this is one of those movies where you spoil anything, it's done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but there's a lot of violence, though.
Oh, yeah, like I said, it's the church scene that the movie's known for.
Yep.
And I can also say violence and good use of music in some of those scenes.
A little bit. The track was kind of limited, in
Yeah.
my mind.
But some of the good action scenes had kind of the right music.
Right music, but I mean limited track.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't copy. You'd have to get royalties on a lot of music.
Oh,
to want
yeah.
a good music track, and I don't think
Yeah.
the budget was aimed towards that, as well as effects.
Oh yeah.
Which very well done effects.
Yeah. No.
The head exploding scene was exquisite.
Yeah. So just seeing your reaction was just priceless.
I was laughing on the floor. I could not help myself.
Especially with pomp and circumstances being played.
Yeah. Yeah, so our hero, let's actually analyze our hero real quick.
So, Eggsy.
Eggsy is
Yeah.
his name.
He, like I said, his father was a Kingsman, but killed in mission.
Yep.
So then he becomes a street tough kid.
Yeah, so basically at this point, his home life is kind of shattered.
Yeah, his mom is with an asshole.
Yeah, basically. Mom dates asshole basically step boyfriend.
Yeah.
Not even sure if they're even married.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like the guy that would marry her.
No.
And he's abusive all hell to everyone. He's also kind of like a thug boss or something because he has like a few henchmen.
Yeah. Yeah, like like thug boss or like the tough, like local tough guy.
Yeah. He's got underlings at
Yeah.
least, and they also pick on our hero.
Yeah.
So our hero is kind of like a street thug, but he's also
like a troubled teen type thing.
Troubled teen. He's also very intelligent and witty, smart.
Oh yeah.
And he doesn't have. He believes that. How do you put it? The high class people look down, looks down on him, but he thinks that even a low class person can do what you can do if you get the money to do.
Yeah.
And resources. And that's what intrigues our mentor character, we'll say, to hire him into the Kingsman. Because he's like, you are right. You could possibly do our job and even better. And that's why I'm not nominating you as a candidate for this training. But then we get the failed MacGuffin, though. If he fails the training.
Yeah, he's out.
He's out. But then his mentor dies.
Yeah.
And then a few other plot twists happen. And it ends up just being him, this other girl, and the... kind of like the voice of the organization.
Yeah.
He's an overseer.
Yeah, well...
He's codenamed Merlin, of all things, so if...
Yeah, because he was an agent, but, like, the instance with Eggsy's father, like, he stopped being a field agent because of it.
Yeah.
I believe.
I didn't catch that, but... It might have been mentioned.
Yeah, it's either mentioned or explained more in the sequel. I can never quite remember.
Yeah. See, there's a sequel to this, and... obviously we can't talk about the sequel, because we're only reviewing this part of the movie. And what this movie gives us.
Yeah. But like I said, I can't remember if it was briefly mentioned in this one.
Yeah. So, for sake of argument, we'll say that's not mentioned and move on.
There you go.
So Samuel L. Jackson is our villain.
Yeah. With a lisp.
With a lisp. That's not easy to do.
No, like...
And I don't understand the reason why.
Yeah, like, yeah, that, I can never figure out, like, why his character really has the lisp.
Yeah. It makes him stand out, though.
Yeah, it gives him the trait.
Gives him a trait. And gives him a few character flaws, we'll say.
Yeah.
Because his other character flaw is he can't stand the sight of blood.
Oh, yeah, like...
Yet, he wants to doom the world by making everyone aggressively murder each other.
Yeah, because basically his thing is, like, he wants to, like, thin out the population.
Yeah. And... so... more on that later, but basically... yeah, your typical villain plot of I'm doing the world a favor with my actions, you just don't understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a typical, like, spy type movie.
Yeah. Your typical spy villain, these are I want to rule the world, gain infinite power, or I have my own philosophy of how the world should work, and I'm going to implement it.
Yeah, you guys just don't get it.
Yeah. I'm not crazy. I'm the smart one.
Yeah.
Let's look at gadgets.
Oh.
Because what's a spy movie without its gadgets?
Oh, like... Right. Gee, where do we start?
I want to start with the umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's their signature. Carry that everywhere with you.
It's like bulletproof.
It's bulletproof.
It fires like stun projectors and other and I think it's just your actual shells.
Oh yeah, no, it can actually. It's a different. You can load it with different ammunition.
Yeah.
And it has an interesting bulletproof shielding because you can see through it.
Yeah, it's
which is very convenient because most shielding, the downfall is you can't see from behind your shield.
Yeah. So at least you can see. You got to aim. At least you can know what you're going to be hitting.
Yes. Next is the glasses.
Yeah, they're basically just camera glasses.
Yeah. Not only for them to see and analyze, but it links them up and streams it to others.
Kingsman.
Other Kingsmen.
Yeah,
so everyone can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Which is great because if you see stuff you're not supposed to see and you die because of it, someone else in your organization has seen it.
Yeah, so there is you think, I'll take out, no one's gonna see this.
Yeah. And there's the hand grenade lighter.
Yeah.
That thing packs more punch than I really gave it credit for.
Yeah, no, I know, it's most of those devices, you see the little hand things, that's not gonna do much damage.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's
Let's kill the guy with a lighter. What the fuck was in it?
Z4 was a lot of kerosene.
Yeah. And your typical guns and that.
Yeah, they're...
Oh, the ring.
Oh, yeah.
The shock ring.
Oh, yeah. It's what was it, 50,000 volts? Oh, and the shoes.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's just typical, the sword shoes.
Yeah.
You see that a lot.
Yeah, no hand blades shoes.
Yeah.
And the pen.
Yeah. The pen is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Because you can activate a poison with it.
Yeah, because you can, like I said, they have the poison, but they have to activate it.
Yeah.
Which is different.
It's a good safety mechanism so you don't accidentally poison yourself.
Yeah.
And I guess the suit is technically...
Oh yeah, it's the suit... Yeah, I don't forgot about the suit. It's tailored to them, but it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
So, and Eggsy's mental, Harry will get with her and, said, if he explained them as bulletproof, he said, yeah, you feel out, you get a nice suit out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little... because he got so far in the training, they fitted him for a suit, so even if you fail. Gee, with that though, there's not much else to really go off of. Unfortunately, with these types of movies, they're pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You're more just watching action scene to action scene.
Yeah, and there's good steady flow of action.
Good steady flow. I'm gonna throw in a complaint.
Okay.
The final action scenes had too much going on at once.
For you to try to follow?
Well, not that it's hard to follow, but it's just you're flipping so much back and forth it gets annoying. I'm just going to spoil the final action scenes here, so stop watching now. But we send one of our agents pretty much into space to stop a satellite. So we're watching as she's plummeting to Earth. The rocket she shot to the satellite is traveling while the countdown to the Doomsday device is going on.
It's hard to follow all the things that happen.
Meanwhile, our main heroes running and gunning through armies of soldiers, basically.
Yeah, like typical like spy movie. They always have a limited supply of henchmen.
Yeah. So there's like 4 things going on.
Yeah. Like I never honestly thought that it was so hard. Like so many things going on at once.
Yeah. You could have resolved a few of those real quick. Like, if I knew the satellite was already busted, that's fine. I don't care. I knew that was going to happen anyway. And I knew there was going to be a backup plan for that the villain had. So it wasn't really a major plot. I didn't care if the missile hit or not. Her plummeting to Earth, yes, that was a bit dramatic, but would you really kill her off like that? So that just leaves the running, gutting from the main hero, and shit. What was the other thing I said?
Yeah, what was it?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, the
satellite falling.
The hallway, the one gun through the hallway.
Yeah, run gun for the hallway, and I said 4 things. I swear to God, I said 4 things.
Pretty sure you said 4 things.
All right, 3 things.
Okay,
apparently the 4th one didn't matter enough for me to remember. That's how insignificant it was, so it could have been writing out either way. Oh yeah, the countdown to the Doomsday device.
Oh yes, there's the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting way of setting up your Doomsday device.
Yeah. Cell phones.
No, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I meant, like, he has to have his hand pressed on the trigger.
Yeah, to keep it.
To keep it going. It's not a press the button and then watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
Which is okay, but I already saw the flaw to that.
Yeah.
As I said, when you don't have your hand on the button, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Or your Doomsday stops.
Yeah, it's like the big, like, everyone's, like, fighting, takes it off, and they're like, they all just start looking at each other, it's like...
Yeah, what came over me? Jesus Christ. I would have loved a blooper scene where he, like, puts the hand on and off, like, people are, like, halfway ready to punch them, like, what? And then back to punching.
Oh!
And it's because, like, the people in the world, like,
yeah.
fighting, suddenly stopping, then fighting right again.
Yeah. Like, he's gonna have his own rock and sock and robots.
Can we talk about the assistant for the villain?
Oh, yeah, like I said, typical, like, spy that the assistant henchman to the villain always has some
weird gimmick to them, I'll say. Hers was that she had no legs.
Yeah.
Her legs were basically bladed.
Yeah. I mean, different?
Very different. I was kind of curious on how practical that would actually be, but she makes it work.
Yeah. Especially the first person she kills.
Yeah. So, the first introduction we get to her is Mark Hamill, of all people, is kidnapped by the evil organization. He's out there, they offer him a drink, they're actually like, you're an honored guest among us, we want you to have the... And then our first spy comes in.
Yeah. Kingsman comes in. Kills
all the henchies.
Yeah.
Frees Mark Hamill, is about to leave, and there's another knock on the door. Yeah. Our assistant to the villain comes in and basically slices our spy in half. Who, I want to point out during the movie, but he looks like Doctor Who. The first spy. Just gonna throw that out there.
I know you guys are kicking out when it shows, like, later on when they're trying to figure out who the spy was.
Yeah.
Shows back and he's like stitched together.
Yeah. So to identify the villains are trying to identify the spy that attacked them, and basically they half stitch them back together.
So I figured it out. It's like. And like I said, the other, like, the exploding device, too. Like, that I was planning.
Oh, yeah. So the neck implants.
Yeah.
So if you join the villain's organization, you get a neck implant that keeps you immune from the Doomsday device, but has a secret function of exploding
if you leak the information.
If you leak anything to anyone.
Yeah.
And that is triggered through a button press, or basically this is where the head exploding scene comes in, because our Merlin guy hacks into the network,
the system,
and makes everyone's head pop.
Yeah.
And not just like the soldiers,
no,
everyone. Only 2 people get out of that.
Yeah.
Our villain and his assistant.
Yeah. It's like, what? You think I was so stupid to put one in my head?
Yeah. With that though, we're almost running out of time, Billy. But any last words?
No, like it's like when I first watched it, like I thought it was good, like different spy movie, like over the top.
Yeah.
And just the characters I loved.
Yeah. I thought I was going to get into another spy movie. I love James Bond, but there's a time and a place, like I have to be in a mood for that kind of movie. And you kind of can always predict the flow of these movies.
Yeah, you could not figure out.
Yeah. There was a flow to it, and I was following along, but it wasn't explained. One, it never explained the villain's plot until like the very end, which is good and bad because you're like, what the hell is his motivation? Yeah. What is he trying to do? And then you finally get it. It's like, oh, he's just trying to do the world. Okay. Could have just told me that. But other than that, like, overall complaints are very minimal on this.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for a spy movie that's not a James Bond, or
like
anything that's like a standard spy movie,
like Mission Impossible type thing,
this is a good one.
Yeah, and like I mentioned to you, there's a sequel. There's a prequel coming out.
Yeah,
and more sequels and spin-offs.
Yeah.
So they're
making it a franchise.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how the sequel movie goes. Which we might do in a future date.
Yeah, because the sequel's pretty good too.
Yeah, you've seen it and I haven't.
Yeah.
But with that though, this another just watched. So go check out Kingsman.
Yeah.
Highly recommended by us.
Yeah.
And until next time, I'm Devin.
Billy, remember, manners maketh man.
Also, don't park your cherry in number 2.